Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dee-Licious Kitchen. I'm your girl, Dee. Today on the menu is the beloved groundnut soup, or some may call it peanut butter soup. Yes, this is a favorite here, and I'm going to take you along as I make it. All right here I have 4 to 6 pounds of chicken drumsticks. You can use any meat of your choice. You can use fish, you can use crab, you can use beef, you can use turkey. The options are endless. Right there I've seasoned it with salt, black pepper, a little garlic, and I diced an onion and I diced a green pepper. All right here some extra virgin olive oil I'm going to use to lightly brown my chicken drumsticks. Of course, this is my adobo. I love this seasoning. Tomato paste is a must. We have a little bit of black pepper. That was, of course, used in my seasoning of the chicken, a chicken bouillon, some sea salt. I love sea salt. And, of course, hot pepper. You can use any hot pepper of your choice. And in my blender there, I have 1 whole onion, 1 whole tomato, some garlic, and some ginger. And I'm just going to blend that along with the peanut butter. And right there, I have some creamy natural peanut butter. You can use any peanut butter of your choice, preferably creamy. And I have some garlic powder. Let's get started. Okay, right there, I'm adding my olive oil. I actually already added some to the pot, but I forgot to hit the record button. So I just added a little bit more so you can kind of get an idea. That's maybe about 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And right there, I'm just adding all of my chicken drumsticks to the pot. Of course, the pot is heated, and just going to give it a quick stir. Make sure everything is nicely blended, incorporated. Everything is nicely coated. And we're just gonna make sure, okay, of course I gotta get everything out the everything out the bowl, nothing goes to waste. And right there, just covering the pot. I think I had the wrong pot cover, but anyway, let's move on. Okay, right here we have our creamy peanut butter. It says creamy peanut butter, but it really wasn't that creamy, so I actually blended the peanut butter with my onions and tomatoes and garlic with a little ginger. Usually you can add the peanut butter directly to the pot if you want to, but I figured since that peanut butter wasn't exactly as creamy as I liked it, I just went ahead and added it to my blended mixture that I'm gonna do here. And I added maybe about 1.5 cups of peanut butter. And this peanut butter is all natural. It only has 2 ingredients, peanut butter and salt. And that's what I like. The least amount of ingredients in your food, the best. A lot of peanut butter has a lot of hydrogenated oil and trans fat and things like that. If you can avoid it, if not, of course, cook with what you got. And right there, I'm just adding a little bit of water. That was probably about 1/2 cup to 1 cup of water. And I'm just going to blend it until everything is nice and smooth. You want smoothness for your peanut butter soup. We don't want chunks, if we can help it. Right there, my chicken has been covered and boiling for maybe about 15 minutes or so. And right there, you can see that the chicken has produced its own water. I added no extra water. The chicken has produced its own water right there. And I'm just adding my blended peanut butter, onions, tomatoes, garlic, and ginger mixture. Yep. All right here, I'm going to give it a quick stir. I'm going to make sure everything is nicely incorporated, nicely blended, nicely coated. We're just giving everything a nice mix right there. And of course, you always want to add a little bit of water to your blender and add it to your pot just to get all of your flavor, all of your mixture. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do in the process right here while you're waiting. Be patient. All right, there we go. We added some water to it just to get all of that flavor that's left in the blender. You know, you want to get all of your product. And right there, I'm just going to add my tomato paste. I ended up adding the entire can of tomato paste. I want to say, how many ounces is that? That's probably about an 8-ounce to a 10-ounce container of tomato paste. I will leave the measurements down in the description box to the exact amount of tomato paste that I added. But right there, of course, I'm going to give everything a quick stir. Make sure everything is nicely blended, nicely incorporated. All right. Here we go. Everything is going to cook down and reduce, and that's where the flavor is going to intensify. And I'm going to, of course, add my chicken bouillon, chicken cubes, however you want to call it. But right there, that's a 1 chicken bouillon. Going to add a little bit of adobo to it, adobo seasoning. You can use any kind of seasoning of your choice, any kind of seasoning salt. That is 1 hot pepper there. I'm going to put a couple holes in it just so that it can seep into the soup a little bit. You know, I don't cook with a lot of heat because my family can't take that much heat. I could eat a little bit more spicy, but of course, I'm not cooking for just myself. So there you go. Just 1 hot pepper there. And once again, going to give it a stir. Of course, you always want to taste your flavors. Make sure everything is tasting good. All right, thumbs up. Give your pot a cover. And it's been cooking now for maybe about 15 minutes right there. Of course, you see nice and bubbly. Always want to come in between your cooking and give your food a stir. Make sure everything is looking good. Nothing sticking to the bottom. Yep, it's looking real nice. Look at that beautiful color on that soup. It's looking good already. Even at this point, you can see how the soup has thickened. Right there, I'm back maybe 15 to 20 minutes later, and you can actually see that the soup is done at this point. The oil has risen up to the top, and it's time to plate. The chicken is nice and tender. You can actually see that it's actually falling off the bones. It is delicious. It smells great. The whole house is smelling delicious. Everyone's walking past the kitchen just to see what's cooking. And I'm just plating my food right there, you know, making for a lovely presentation. My little half moon rice ball you got there. So there you have the finished product. Doesn't it look beautiful? Doesn't it look appealing? Doesn't it look appetizing? And trust me, it tastes better than it look. I promise. So there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate you taking time out your wonderful day to watch my video. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.